Good afternoon, everybody. I forgot to press record, so I'm going to bring you up onto the action, break it down, build it up again. So literally, I've wired up the electric box for the big still, and we're going to cut this section out, and this is going to fit in like a glove into the cooling system that we built for the small still, and the small still will move to there. So I'm just starting to cut it now. Boom, there we go. So, we've cut it out, slid it in, it needs a little bit of tweaking and that. We're going to get the control panel on the wall. Still waiting on a few more parts so we can get this still running, but we're going to give it like a water boil as a test run. Today we are going to be carbonating some pre-batch cocktails to go drop to some family and friends on Christmas Eve that live local. We're going to drive round, so we're going to be using, we're going to get physical, we're going to be using this carbonation, carbon dioxide, and I've got some pre-batch cocktails. So I macerated some strawberries on an Italian style aperitivo. I've also done a Prosecco reduction, like a Prosecco gum or syrup. We use some citric acid instead of lemon juice for shelf life and for clarity, so it don't cloud the cocktail. And now, so champagne and gin. We did a heavy citrus distillate gin. Lemon verbena, lemon balm, fresh lemon. What else was in there? Pomelo. We made it like a strong citrus heavy gin that we put in there as well. And now we're going to carbonate into a PET or a PET bottle. It's cold out here, so it's going to stay cold. We're just going to really charge it with carbonation, let it sit for a few days. Just very quickly, the key with carbonation is the colder it is, the better it will hold carbonation, and the clearer or clarified the liquid is, the better it will hold carbonation as well. So just a little trick for you there. So we're going to look at setting the pressure at 35 to 40 psi. 35 to 40 psi is a good pressure to really inject the carbonation in and let it accept it. And then what we'll do is when we recarbonate on top of that, maybe when we keep charging it or charge it in the glass bottle, we'll look at bringing it down to about 15 psi. Anyway, you'll see. Alright, so we've got the aperitivo, the Prosecco reduction, the citric acid, the gin. Now we've diluted it with enough water that you would add for the carbonation of, say, let's say a Tom Collins and a highball. There we go. Now what you've got to do with the mix. Now that the mix is done, I'm going to decanter it into the PET bottles, squeeze out the air, and carbonate. Okay, now so we're going to squeeze them till the liquid reaches the top, cap them up, and then carbonate. So I've got the pressure set at about 38 psi, and it should be as simple as, I'm going to turn it upside down so the carbonation goes through the liquid because I've not got a spout. Missed it because the camera died. There we go. So look, you turn it upside down so the gas runs through the bubbles. Super tight now, like when you'd buy a pop bottle, and then we're going to shake it, mix it, let it stand for a bit, and we'll just keep coming in and charging it up.